My least favorite thing when it asks me for my password. And I'm like, I don't know.
This was one of the, like, press the button on
You're
your
supposed to
phone.
know that.
All right. Alicia's here. Oh, look, there's a lion. Alicia Lion. There's Lion behind you. Welcome, guys. Power for December 16, 2024. You guys all ready for Christmas?
100%.
No.
100% and no. I have to share that my background, if you like are into the backgrounds, now there's a AI option, and AI picked my background, my Christmas background. So you can like type anything in and it'll come up with one. Yeah, just had to share that. So let's go around. Tell me your name. Tell me how long you've had your business. And you know what? Let's just do something completely different. Like what? Oh, look, Alicia is now an avatar. Let's do tell me something good that you've maybe watched on TV lately. And I watched mine late at night. So there you go. So who wants to go first? You can also crow about yourself.
Crow. Sounds like there's an animal getting food.
Okay, go ahead. Kim, go ahead. You smiled big.
So I'm Kim, and I've had my business since April, so about 8 months. And what did you say? I'm so sorry.
Something good you've watched on TV, or something in your case maybe that you've read, or it's also your time to like brag about yourself.
Got you. So I am into Outlander, although it took forever for it to come back on, so I'm finally caught up with that. And I watched another show, and I'm totally drawn a blank. Forgive me, I am so tired today.
Okay.
I'm reading all
I just
kinds of
drank coffee.
things. I don't think I'll go to sleep if I drink coffee, so I'm trying to stay awake. So I didn't sleep too well last night. So we went out Christmas shopping, and then I couldn't go to sleep. So, you know, I read all sorts of things right now. I'm reading a dystopian fantasy that I'm reviewing for the library. So, over break though, I'm gonna read stuff for me and not for work.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to share any of that stuff, feel free to like post it in the chat or on the Believe page, you know, because there's a lot of readers. We have a lot of readers.
Cool.
So, Jeanette, anything else, Kim?
Nope, that's it.
Yay. Yay. All right, Janelle, your turn.
Chanel Parker. I have had my business since February of 13. So going on 12 years.
Moved to Oregon?
Yeah, live in Oregon now, even though I still have a California area code and phone number. Look, I don't know. We usually end up watching cop shows on TV and weird stuff that, you know. But I did just finish a book called A Play for the End of the World, which I found interesting. I think I picked it up for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So I figured, why not? It's about a young man who in the 40s managed to avoid the gas chambers and during, you know, Nazi Germany takeover. And so it's kind of a flashback to 42 and then to 72.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I find joining a book club makes you branch out a little bit more.
Truth. Truth.
Yeah. Beyond your norm.
Alicia, your turn. And your thing that you're going to share, not yet.
My name is Alicia. I've had my business for 14 years and a quarter. I feel like a little kid. I'm 3.5. And a book that I recently read, or am in the process of reading, called The Celestine Prophecy.
I read that a
Oh.
long time ago. Oh, it's so good.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh, I'm gonna
speaking
have
of
to get
book
that out.
clubs,
hmm
yeah,
I'm gonna have to get that out.
it's a good one.
And you can do your crowing in a bit. Um, because I asked her to share. Dawn, your turn.
Who?
Hi, I'm the
Oh.
amazing Donna Hardin. Yay. And I've had my business
Yay.
for 17 years, and I haven't read any book other than I was in a Bible study for a year, going over Jeremiah. That's the most recent thing that I've been involved in as far as reading.
All right, good deal. And do you want to crow about anything? Brag on yourself?
No, not really. We just made our deliveries to the adopt a grandparent, and that was an adventure. I even knocked over a garbage can with my car.
Yes, she did.
Oh my, it was like a wild goose chase. It's like, no, over there. No, it's next door. Oh, it's over here. And we're just like, oh my goodness. But it worked out. It was great. When we get some pictures, she said she would send us some pictures of, when they pass out the gifts, and I'll share them with y'all.
Fantastic. And Amy Novak. I want us to, like, going forward, when somebody says their name, like when we used to do in-person meetings, we would all cheer. We would have clappers. So I feel so silly just being the only one making noise. So, like, just going forward. Anyway, so, I had been waiting. I really don't watch a lot of TV except for maybe late at night sometimes. And I've been waiting for a movie to come on Netflix. It's called Carry On. It's like a Christmas movie, like Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Okay. But it's pretty darn good. And I am currently reading The Untethered Soul. And oh gosh, it's so good. I'm having to write down Celestine Prophecy. Anyway, so if you want your mind to be stretched, read it. It's so fantastic. Okay. Alicia's like, yeah, huh? Did you finish it, Alicia? No? Okay.
Not yet.
So I want to show you as much as I can show you of the bag. Can you guys see it? Nope.
It was there for a second, but it went away.
Okay, well, it's bigger than my
Well,
head.
Background, we could see it.
I know
Go.
you don't want to see behind me. But let me just say, this is, honest to God, this is such a good quality canvas bag. I did deliveries in it today, and it's even a beach bag, so I just wanted to share this. Made me happy when I opened it. Okay, so before we move on, I would like to recognize anyone here, and I'm asking you guys to share because I want you to brag about yourself. If you achieved 350 by the 15th, please raise your hand and let's all clap for them. 350 wholesale by the 15th. Yeah. So tomorrow, you guys, we have a Zoom with Tammy Craig, and if you can't make it, then you get the recording, okay? But really going to be awesome. And if you were a star consultant, the star quarter just ended, please raise your hand and let's make some noise. Who's a star? Who's a star? Raise your hand. Yee! Alicia, she was what star were you? And then Janelle, what star were you?
I would, what, Ruby? Is that second one?
Yep, you got
Second
Ruby.
level?
Yep.
That was Sapphire.
And Alicia was a sapphire. Yee!
Oh,
We had 5 stars this quarter. I was a pearl. Actually, I was really surprised that I was a pearl. I was like, oh wow, I'm off the board pearl. So yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, so I promised you guys just 30 minutes. Because we're all busy, right? Are we busy? Okay. So I have a couple of tips. I asked Alicia to share something that she did, and everybody, if you have something to share, I want you to speak up, okay? Even if you think It's really small. Don't worry about it. It's all good. So let me just show you this if I can. So this is my date book. Oh, you may not be able to see, but you see there's a lot of stuff written down, right?
Mhm.
Okay. It's so important to make a list when we're extra busy like we are right now. Make yourself a list so that you prioritize what you got to do and you don't miss things. You know, there's no reason for the cash that's being, you know, a couple of you were saying, I'm out Christmas shopping. Y'all, people will shop from you. Okay. So that's my first tip, is that please make yourself a priority list and check it off as you go. And hold your own self accountable, because it's super important with your Mary Kay and not your Mary Kay, your life, your work, your school, whatever. Write this stuff down. A lot of times I think I have more to do than I actually do, and then I write it down. I'm like, that's it? Oh, I can do that. Anybody ever? Okay. All right. And then go ahead.
Sometimes,
Mm.
I was gonna say, sometimes I feel overwhelmed by all I have to do, and then when I go to write it down, it's like 5 things, but they were felt so overwhelming in my brain. It's so good to write stuff down.
Did you just say that? I'm going to
Mm.
record that. Wait, I have it on recording.
It is
Alicia,
recorded. I actually have a group of friends that we text each other the 3 things that we're being accountable to doing that day. It's really powerful.
love it. Love it. Okay, so the thing that I've been doing, like I told you last week, and I've been contacting customers and people that I know just about their shopping. And you know what? I've sent a lot of messages, guys, and a lot of people are like, I'm done, or they just haven't responded, right? Anybody ever have that happen?
Mhm.
Okay. But I've probably sent like 150 messages. All right. So here's what happens is when you put forth the effort, God blesses it, I'm telling you. So and I'm gonna explain that in a second. The other thing I'm doing is I've been targeting places where I've been spending money. So for example, my nail lady, look at my nails. I love my nails so much. Okay. Um, I called her and I said, hey, any skincare you need or any gifts you need before I come into my $65 appointment? And she's like, as a matter of fact, I need the best nighttime moisturizer you got. Okay, so my $65 appointment became an $11 appointment because she took the repair night cream. Make sense? So reach out to people. And I had recently been doing business with a purse lady. And so she was making a delivery to me. And I asked her, so you have young girls. And I'm doing these caboodles. I have now sold four caboodles. I'm so happy. $50, $100, $100, and $30. And I've got another gal who's like asking me about it. So she's looking at it right now. I will tell you, I will report back to you that Temu, the caboodles on Temu, they're good. They're good. They're actually better than the ones on Amazon. And right now they're like $9. So if you want to jump on this little bandwagon I'm doing, then just throwing it out there. I was not sure about Temu. But if you spend money somewhere, so if you get your hair done, your nails done, you know, if you buy gas at the same place, if you buy milk at the same place, they're used to seeing your face. And I'm quite certain that not only because I had something cute for the purse lady, but because I have spent money with her, she was like, well, yeah, I have 3 girls, you know, one of them's really into makeup. Let's do this. Right. So I put it together real quick. Boom, $100. Like, seriously. All right. Alicia, what did you have to share?
So I have been on hiatus for a while, and I wanted to get back into action quickly in December, because December goes like that. And I have a tendency to not do stuff in December sometimes. So I was like, I need to get in the appointments now or they're not happening. So I took the two images that Mimi was using. I just went on her Facebook page and stole the picture and the language and tweaked it a bit.
Would you
Um,
like to screen share and show them
sure.
to you?
Oh, please.
And guess what? I just stole them from other people too.
Okay, you see Facebook?
Mm.
Yes. I can't
Yes.
see you. If you guys are, if you're nodding, I can't see you.
Yes, we see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was one of them. I'm on a mission to pamper 30 women this month. And then there was my dog, and there was the other one. And I had what, 11 comments on that one and 3 comments on that one. So I had like, I think I had 5 bookings from it. I have 2 people that um I'm still waiting for them to book before I send it out. But I had an appointment with somebody on Saturday. We actually were scheduled for Friday, but it didn't come in the mail, but she was local. So she actually said, "Man, I was disappointed when you said we were going to meet on Zoom because like I need to get out of the house." And I was like, "Well, let's go to Starbucks." And so we went to Starbucks and she was like, "Do you remember we met? I haven't seen you since before Xander was born and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Don't remember any
Oh,
of that at all, but cool." And so she was very excited about the roll-up bag. And so she bought a roll-up bag and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I don't have anybody's phone numbers anymore because I just Facebook message everybody. So I'm just gonna tag you in a post and they're gonna like start buying stuff from you." And I said, "Sure. And when you get tired of your friends giving me their money instead of you, then you could sign up and be a consultant." And she's like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have nothing to do when the kids are at school. Like I have nothing to do all day." So she's thinking about signing up as well. So just from posting those little things.
So that's good.
It really is. So, y'all, people are still booking. I have an in-person appointment on Thursday. I'm doing a booth on Wednesday. This stuff, I mean, really, it works. If we get out there, it works. Any questions for Alicia?
I just
Alicia,
did
how
it
did
on
it?
her hand, by the way.
I'm sorry.
I did it on her hand because it's weird at Starbucks. So and I actually really enjoy hand facials because you can see the difference. And it's like her hand was 3 shades lighter. And then we did satin hands to balance it out. And yeah, what were you gonna ask?
I was gonna say, in case somebody on here or watching the replay doesn't know what a hand facial is, do you want to real quickly go through what that is?
Sure. So you do all the products on one hand and not the other. So you'll do cleanser and then microderm step 1 and then pore minimizer and day solution. And then I'll do night solution on the other side so they can feel both. And then moisturizer. And then every step of the way you have them compare their hand. So it's just like if you were doing it on the face, after every step, you're like, feel your face. It's the exact same thing, except look at your hand, feel your hand. Like, what are you noticing? And I mean, sometimes it's subtle, but other times it's night and day.
Love it. And she sold $200, right? To this lady,
Mhm.
$200.
She didn't put a stitch on her face.
Okay. So mind blown, really good. Love it. Anybody else have something they want to share, something that is working for you or that you've done in the past that has been very successful at this time of year? Anybody have something to share?
The thing that just popped into my head is like walking around with a baggie of satin hands.
Baggy, what do you mean?
Just the little bag that the company comes with.
Like a basket or something, right?
Or a basket,
Yeah.
something where you're carrying the product in it. And then the only hard part with satin hands is rinsing it off. But
Do you carry a squirt bottle of water? It will work.
I was like, I've literally never done it. So
Yeah, no, I have done it. I've done it at booths, and if you have a squirt bottle with water and a towel, it totally will work. Or Kristen Sharp talks about having your baby, your Mary Kay baby. So lots of little things that are wrapped or not wrapped in a basket that you carry around everywhere you go if you're going into Target or Fashion Fair or wherever, because men too will stop you and say, hey, what do you have there? And if anybody at the mall says you can't solicit here, oh, I just can't leave this in the car. It's Fresno, so carrying it's like my baby around. Okay. Not soliciting, just walking around, like carrying a purse. Okay. I think the biggest thing, guys, is don't close your door. If I know I missed today, but you'll have it tomorrow. I'm going to text every day until Christmas Eve, like just little things that you can do that take like 5 or 10 minutes. I want to really encourage you guys. Seriously, people are still spending money. I sold $400 yesterday, like without much effort at all. So just reach out. Yes, there are people that are done. And yes, there are people who haven't even started. Hey, any comments or questions? Okay, so on the 29th, we have our party at my house with the exchange of gifts. And if you don't live here, then like Janelle will Zoom you in for that part. Okay. And I'm going to share really quick and we'll be done. Share sound. So, we don't need to know that. Forgive me, I'm trying to remember how to use the computer. All right, so in the chat, I posted these. There are 4 events that I want you to have on your calendar, okay? And pick and choose what works for you, but guys, be on one of these, be on at least one of these, okay? So you've got goal setting with National Sales Director Leah Carta on the 19th, okay? You've got consultant training, which is going to be the same kind of thing on the 23rd. This is what we're doing instead of our meeting on the 23rd, okay? And then our party on the 29th, it's at 3. And it was brought to my attention that this is at 4 o'clock. It says 4 o'clock Central. I'm sure that's Pacific. So this probably isn't something that's going to happen for us, but 30 minutes of tips on how to finish strong when we only have 48 hours left of the year. Okay. So pick something that sounds good for you. Are there any questions before I close it up? All right, so close that. This is my closing.
An eel.
I don't know, some kind of fish. Look at what his life was like. And then it jumped out and it got into the big ocean. So I challenge you to think about what jump are you needing to make for your own self, okay? How can you apply this to your Mary Kay business? How can you change your life like that's just a decision to jump into the big ocean? Okay. Anybody have a question or a comment or any thoughts about holiday selling before we leave?
I have a
Okay.
question. I have a quick question. When we got our Secret Santa person,
Mhm.
we haven't got anything from them saying what they wanted, whatever. Do we just send something? And
Yep,
I mean,
just buy something and bring it to the thing. If
I know, but my person is not local.
Oh, yes, then just select something and send it. Yes.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I
I had the same thing.
okay, I don't have their address, so you'll have to help me with that.
Okay, yeah, so send me a message and
Okay.
I help you.
Okay.
So yeah, if it's a great question, Donna, because I've noticed that there were not a lot of wish lists. And if you, yeah, anyway, so you at the point. All right, so are we good? Okay, give yourself some kind of goal, okay? And go and talk to people that you know, people at work, people that you see in the street, because everybody's buying. Throw a Santa hat on when you walk out the door. It attracts people to you. Okay. All right, guys, have a great week. Let's chat sometime during the week. Okay. Shoot me a text, talk to me.
Okay.
Let's make this a really strong end of the month for you. Okay. All right. Mwah.